Hey dudes, quick vlog. I got some people watching me in the far-flung corners of the continent. It's pretty cool. I'm starting to get in touch with some people, and we're on the fringes of society. Most of them might reject me. I just made $44 delivering pizza to one person. Okay, this is not like an ad or trying to sell you or anything, but a girl with face tats opened the door and she said, "Here, this is for you to keep." Gave me $40. I thought, wow, there is some glimmer of hope. Just kidding. It's good. This is Ohio, by the way. It's been like this almost every single day since early December. We have like one sunny day, and then it's this for weeks. And I'm starting to think my next big investment would be a light box. I mean, I look like ass right now. I know it. Like, I can feel this zombie. Like, I feel like an NPC. No wonder people are like NPCs here. For real. Thanks for binge watching me. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Ohio. Yes. People are just on like automatic programming. Kind of ghoul-like looking. Lots of pale people. I don't know. It's mediocre. People are just middle of the road. Mediocre. I can't think of another word. And I almost rather take that. It's kind of comical in its own way compared to people out west, which are very superficial and too quick to judge. Just a whole number of things. I've never been here before. I guess this is a park. This is actually the edge of one of the larger state parks here. And I'm walking through the wet gravel. Anyways, I also want to talk about politics for a second. I thought about just an image of the House minority leader who controls this far right caucus, cabinet, and just seeing all these personalities in one room together is like a fucking circus clown show, dude. These people, one look at them, you don't even have to be a political expert. You look around the room and you're like, no way these people represent us. That didn't just happen. And Biden's like forgetting what he's saying. He's like in dementia. It's a fair actually it is a fair representation of the country as a whole. These people do reflect a divided, discontent, divisive country. There could be civil conflict this year. Everywhere I go, first thing men are eager to tell me is, you notice how like bad things are? And I know the reason they're saying it is not the reasons like you and I know, that there's like, system breakdown, climate change upheaval. It's really wet. My shoes aren't prepared for this. So I'll just go back. I'll go around the other side. Looks like there's a trail, maybe an actual trail. Anyways, just a talking head video. Appreciate all the people here. So your comments, I just want to say again, like, your comments keep me alive, like inside, keep the flame burning. Yeah, that mates. And excuse all my silly humor. I know if we were to hang out in person, you guys would accept me as I am. It's all cool and chill here. No hate vibes. I could talk about stupid people more, but I think we hit on that enough. Yeah, so I need to get a light box, and what else, mates? I'm saving up for maybe another firearm or two, because I've evaluated, there is absolutely no escape out of your city too. It's going to be barricaded with cars, like trying to exit the freeways. You know that. Some of you already got a move on that, and you got your own place off grid. If you can grow your own food there, the merrier. Then you're set. Anyways, I'm not trying to ramble on about delusional fantasies. And I know a lot of this can be like fear and stressful, promote anxiety. Obviously, it's too scary, but it's interesting. So quite a story. This is the San Run Metro. That's the large This is the Metro Park. Ohio and Erie Canal. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing else to say. John Kerry said it the other day. We have no idea. We have no idea how we're going to get there. We have no idea how we're going to get there. Okay, we're just running into this blind, destabilizing the system. The Earth is warming at 1.6 watts per meter squared per year. You can look all this up. I'm pretty sure I'm close about that. I was blown away. I watched this other guy's channel with the moose as a little icon. He probably met a moose. He probably took that picture. I'm smart, right? I may not be like technical smart all the time, but I can put the pieces generally together, synthesize the information. That's what I do. That's what you subscribe to me for, right? Yeah, he has a great video on that, Earth Heat Imbalance. So, another fun story is I was talking to this girl from Latvia. I never knew of the country Latvia or like where it was on the map before she met me on Instagram. I forgot her name. But she liked Nine Inch Nails and was kind of like a doomer chick. Really fine. But she lied to me. She like lied to me about her age and like 2 other things. And I know she was like on therapy and like, I don't know, drinking a lot, trying to find a job. I just didn't appreciate it. I don't tolerate bullshit anymore. You know, maybe that's a problem with like people who are critical or analytical thinkers. Like, it's a big old fresh pile of dew. So we don't tolerate bullshit by a certain point. And probably that's another big part of getting older or becoming an adult is realizing that nobody really, side note, cares about you. I mean, you got your few people like you love and respect. Maybe your significant other, but that's a hard pill to swallow. A lot of people try so hard. I had somebody reach out to me. What was I going to say about the girl about Latvia? I didn't even finish that story. Her capital city like flooded, like every capital city. Like that's the big surprise. I had another friend reach out to me though. He's a spoiled. This is a kid with money. That's another complex. I've just had everything ripped away from me like over and over. Some of that by my doing, but because I had to grow and that's uncomfortable and get outside my bounds and be individuate and become an adult. But people like spoiled kids who have like money or like they have a very. I'm middle of the road, okay? I had just like a normal ass, I would say below middle class upbringing. But again, I'm saying kids who are spoiled and single kids especially, they sometimes feel like they get in this complex where everybody's different personality, but what can fuel some of that, in the same household, children can grow up with different environments depending on where the parents are at in their relationship. I'm going off on a topic tangent here. Anyways, this guy reached out to me as an adult, knowing his background. He's like, look what I achieved. Okay. I'm this, X title now. I do this thing. I'm a manager of this place. And I'm like, is that you? What? I don't give a fuck about titles. Like, I don't know. I reached that point of I would say enlightenment, isn't like a pleasurable, like lifting thing. It's often like very harrowing and sorrowful to go through an awakening, let's say, that Eckhart Tolle talks about all the time. It can be a great deal of suffering. And you just hear it from people who haven't had suffering as much, or at least a smaller, quantifiable, everything's gone right, they've got money, and they still feel the need to prove themselves to the world. You're like, what am I doing here? You want to turn the question on me? I'm just reporting. This is the fun. I'm having fun. This is my hobby, okay? my vocation. This is transcended hobby into vocation. If you get paid, yeah, a couple $100 for it a month, that's a pretty good it's a pretty good side hustle gig. Being a doomer, okay, you don't want to look at my horrendous face anymore. This is how people live in Europe. This is how, I'm just in a fucking parking lot. This is how people, like, every day, like, Britain is like this. Fuck no. Ugh. It feels like doomsday. This feels like the zombie apocalypse. Maybe I watched too many zombie shows. Have y'all watched Last of Us yet? Played the games, loved the multiplayer. I didn't actually play the new one, the chapter 2, but saw it. All right, love you, doomers. Hit that like, and I might be a few days late on responding to comments, but wherever you are, all over the globe, in your little shacks hiding away like doomers, lock and load. Someone just wrote, I don't want to live in the world, like, if I imagine we're all just shooting each other, no, I don't even want to be a part of that. So, well, I kind of do, man. I can literally imagine some fucking climate denier walking towards me right here, and it's like, hey bro, can I have a can of and boom, and fucking brains fall over. I don't mind that visual. Some people just can't stomach it. It's all about your, yeah, it's your tolerance. Maybe I should go work in a morgue. I just look at it like a dead animal. Like, dead animal. Okay, it's gotten real. It's got real. Didn't mean to get weird with you guys. Prepare now. Talk to you soon. Bye.